Hey Fritz, Peg here. I was doing a live show this week, and I was showing these little mini journals that I've been playing with. I'm just creating some backgrounds, and I was doing this in the live, so I thought I'd kind of throw this up here and show you what I've been about before we get into the Sunday uh, part of the process, because when you're working in journals, you kind of have to wait for pages to dry down so that you can do the next step. And because we are doing neon color in Art Joyous Sharing this month, the month of July, I had these neon papers that I had gel printed, and I need to use these on my pages and make some neon pages for our group. If you don't know about our group, we are a Facebook group and we have challenges each month, and you might enjoy them. And we'd like to see what you're making with our challenges. So come on over. All you have to do is answer a few questions and you can be part of the group. So we have a lot of fun each month, and just moving between journals, because I work on one page and then I let that dry, and I'm putting some color down on this page. This paper was some digital prints from PM Artist Studio that I had gel printed with some neon brights, and they really have that fluorescent wow pop to them. Shell said I can use that word this month. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway, let's get on with the show. These are just rerun parts, and if you want to skip ahead, about 3 minutes in, actually it's 3 minutes 54 seconds, and we will begin the real-time video for what I'm doing this Sunday. So stick around or jump ahead and you can see what's going on. I thought I would jump on here, and I'm playing in some journals. I don't know if you guys know who Alicia Burke is, but I signed up for a few classes with her, and one of the things that I noticed she likes are these mini journals, and I like small things too. And I thought, I should do some mini journals. Now, I'm not going to go over the stuff that she does in her class because you need to sign up for the class. They're really cheap. They're like $5, $10, $15 classes that she's offering right now. And some of them have like a whole month's content for that kind of pricing. I mean, you can't beat it, right? So, anyway, she was inspiring me to create in these small journals. Now, this one is a journal I picked up when I went to Jerry's Artorama. It's just a really small sketch journal, not real good quality, but it was cheap. It's a 5 by it's actually about 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. And so what she does is she goes through and she creates her backgrounds first before she starts with her layers. And, I think that's a good idea in a journal like this, a small journal like this, is to go ahead and do some creating. So you got some pages to work on because, I keep telling you, you need to let something dry overnight before you put pen to it. So you can see I've just started layering up some of these different backgrounds. And, it isn't going to take a whole lot to finish some of these. This one, I've got an idea where I'm going to go today. This one I was working on, I need to figure out what I want to put on this because it's the neon. I'm thinking maybe some black and white on this one because it's got the neon colors that are so bright. But we'll see what I end up doing with that. This one is just a real subtle background. Lots of blues and grays. This one is just done with ink pads. And if you guys want me to show you how to do that, once I get some stuff glued down, I'll probably go back and show you how I created these kinds of things. This is just ink and stamping. This is more ink, washi tape, stamping. This I did with that. You remember I was making those pads the other day. I was making custom blend pads. And this I did with my custom blend pad and then a little bit of stamping for texture on top. So that was fun. This one, I'll show you how to do this too. This is done just with ink and stamps and really, really fun thing to do. So there's as far as I've gotten in this particular journal. I should mark it there. That's what's cute about this. It's got the little page marker, so I can do that. So anyway, that's one journal. And then I started on this. This was just a Stonehenge hot press sample kind of thing. And this is 2.5 by about 3 3/4 maybe. Yeah. But it's, I got it for a sample. It's aqua hot press. So it's a watercolor hot press paper. And I like it. I've been playing with it. But, as I work it to make it into a journal, I'm having to glue stuff back together. I had to glue these pages back in because they were falling out because, yeah, this wasn't meant to be a journal. It was just meant to be a sample of paper. So I've got background started in here, and some of these are still tacky, so I need to set this aside to dry. But I went through and reinforced with tape and papers in here to, hold these pages in. I need to reinforce that one. That one's got some tape on it, so it should be fine, but it's a little bit sticky yet. What's next? Oh, and here's another neon page. Woohoo! And then I got a few here that I've taped, and I'll have to put something on the surface. So that's one in process. Then you set this aside to dry, fan it out. This one was, this was a book. This was a kid's book, those real thick page kids books. And so I came back in on this one and started layering and painting in here. This one, I was just looking at a piece of paper on my desk thinking this needed that piece of paper. Now, what did I do with it? See, my desk is a mess because when I'm working on this many things at once, I've just got everything everywhere. But, yeah, here, this one. I was thinking I wanted to put this on this page because I think that's kind of cool. Yeah. So let me get some Elmer's. And it looks like my Elmer's is dirty with ink. So don't do that because that'll transfer that blue onto your page. Clean that off best you can. Yeah, I still got some there. Oh well. It's a journal, folks. So I'm just going to take some Elmer's and put this down onto my page. And I'd like to put it on there straighter. I'm not good about straight. I don't know about you guys, but so you can see how much fun you can have just, you know, taking a small book. I'm really enjoying the small size of this. You know, most of my journals are larger, and you can do so much quickly with a small journal. And I'm just saying that makes me happy right there. I don't know if I want to add any more. Got some more here. But I think that's kind of doing too much. Okay, so I'll let that dry. But you can see here's my neon background. Here's another where I've just started layering some paint and color and paper like that. And like that. And you can see how cool this little journal is going to be by the time I get done with it. It's not very big, doesn't have very many pages, but you don't have to have a lot of pages to be a fun journal. Okay, so what I was doing was this page, and I had run, this is a die cut, and I ran it through the Xyron machine so that I could, and there's sticky still on the back here, so that I could easily stick this down. Do you guys know what a Xyron is? It puts adhesive on your pieces of paper. So I got that extra sticky off of there. And I think I just want to put this, see how I've got the circle emphasis on here? I don't know. I think I'm into circles. What do you think? So I'm going to take this. My hands are filthy because I've been into inks and all kinds of things. So let's see if I can get this off of here without destroying it. I think I want it about there. Just going to tack it and pull the backer off. Just like that. And layer that down. That's my kid calling, so I'll have to call her back eventually. But I don't want to put a matte medium over that because it's shiny. So I'm gonna go find some gloss medium to seal that with. But before I do that, I want to add one of these little images here. I think these moons are kind of cool. Here, let's do this gal. I think this is fun. I think she can go on there, and it says, "Don't let anyone clip your wings." And I'll end up adding another wing to her. There's a star. That should be good on that page too, like that. So I'll end up gluing some of this stuff down and just making a fun page. But what I wanted to do, let me throw that. This has got stickum on it. Let me throw this in here and flip to another section. Because I promised I'd show you this. I need a clippy here. So you can do a lot of fun things with your ink pads, you know, just playing around. I was playing around with some different Memento. This is Lula Lavender. And what you want to do is make sure it saturates your page like that, okay? Just like that. Go back and get that up there a little bit better. Get this one here. I need to clean my hands though because I'm transferring ink. Can you see the ink that's transferring? I had some baby wipes out here, but when you don't have baby wipes, you just get a towel and some alcohol. Oop. And clean off the mess. That's a little bit better. I tell you. Yeah, at least it shouldn't be transferring now. So that was Memento Lula Lavender. And this is Sweet Plum, which should be a little bit darker. So what you want to do is just use the tip and come around and emphasize that center of that floral shape with the tip. And that's kind of fun, right? So that's how you get those quick and easy florals with those dewdrops. And then I was using metallic. That's purple. Let's do a cosmic copper. I was doing a border with one of these kind of stamps. Which is fun. Just laying in some texture. You see what we're getting here? So that's fun, right? You know me, I love stamps. Okay, and then, you know, the other thing is just regular ink on here. You can take any shape you want. I've used the Distress Oxides. I've used the permanent inks. I've used all kinds of inks. But what I was doing, let me just grab Yeah, I got 3 or 4 of the Catherine Pooler inks, right? So I was taking and just, you know, dragging ink like this. Get some color on. That one is Bellini. Then let's go to orange peel. I'm going to overlap some of the orange peel here with the Bellini. And what have I got next? I've got some Samba. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Let's see if we can get Samba to cross the border. Get a sponge here. And I'm going to blend that out a bit. You know, if you've got ink and it's not going where you want it to, you can make it go where you want it to. That's almost like a heart. That's kind of cool. You can make that into a heart, right? I messed that up. Okay. Come around this way. There we go. So I'm just painting with my pad. Let's bring some of this down here. And then last color I got out was this rouge. It's almost like a cranberry. It's real pretty. So that's making a pretty colorful background. I think I need something else right in there. What do I want? Let's go back to that. Is it orange peel? No. Yeah, orange peel. Let's go back to orange peel and do a orange peel right in there. Yeah, like that. And the color changes a little bit when it dries, but you know, now you got a fun background. You can draw on it, do whatever you want, you know, add your embellishments, and there you go. So that's my quickie snippet for this Sunday. You know, I've just been playing around, having a good time, and I hope you're having a good time. Oh, look at there. See, I look over here and I see something colorful. It's like, ooh, I need to use that in my book. Snippets, right? All these little snippets that are laying around on my desk. So have a fun Sunday, whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing. And I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.